BrainPOP is a subscription-based resource that has short flash movies on a wide variety of topics and many subject areas. The clear animated movies that BrainPOP offers can be used to demonstrate a concept or highlight new vocabulary. Teachers are able to collect data demonstrating their students' understanding of the concept or vocabulary by allowing them to take a brief quiz and emailing their results to the teacher. Students are also able to rewatch the movie and retake the quiz as many times as they need to. If BrainPOP doesn't cover a concept that a teacher needs, or if teachers want to create a unique movie, they're able to do so by using the BrainPOP Make a Movie tool featured on the BrainPOP website. The Make a Movie tool allows students and teachers to create their own BrainPOP movies on a variety of topics. To use this tool, you need to log into your web browser. Type in the website www.brainpop.com. Once you have made it to the BrainPOP website, you will click Login at the top of the page. Once you have clicked Login, you should get this screen, and you will log in with your BrainPOP username and password. Once you're logged in, you'll choose a subject area. You'll choose a topic within that subject area or a concept within that subject area. And on the right-hand side of that page, you should see a selection for Make a Movie. You'll select that. To start your movie, you can choose to start with a letter, just like a real BrainPOP movie. You can answer a letter that's already pre-written. If you choose that option, you'll click Answer a Letter, and then you'll see options that are already created for you. Choose an option, the option that you would like to go with. If you would like to create your own letter, you'll click Write New. You can edit your letter by clicking Scene 1. And then you can use the tabs on the left navigation bar to add a background color, write your letter, or edit your text. And you can also add sound to your letter. When adding sound, you can use a computer voice, which will just read the text that you typed. Or you can record your own voice. Once you are done editing your letter, you can click the next scene, and you can add images to your movie. You can also add animated clips that are related to your topic, to your scene, and draw or annotate by clicking on the tabs on the left and the left navigation bar. If the images or animated clips aren't what you're looking for, you can use the search bar to search the BrainPOP library for more animations, backgrounds, and images. When adding text or sound, you can use a computer voice or you can record your own voice. You can also preview that sound.
This is a nucleus. The nucleus is located at the center of a cell.
Once you have found the images that you are looking for and built your scenes, you can edit your image's position. All you have to do is click on the image. You can change the size of it. You can edit it by moving it in front of another image or moving it behind another image. And you can also delete it. You can add text or labels and shapes to your scene. And this can help you explain and highlight ideas by clicking the Annotate tab on the left-hand side of your screen. Click Draw on the left navigation tab to select different pencils and colors to draw pictures in your scene. You can also use this tab to add shapes to your scene. Click Add Sound on the left navigation bar to add sound to your scene. You can narrate the scene by recording your own voice or using a text-to-speech computerized voice. This is the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. Again, you can preview your sound by clicking the play button at the top of the screen. Click Save, and it will take you back to your original screen. At the top, if you click the timeline, you are able to add, you're able to delete, copy, or shuffle scenes. You can also add transitions to your scenes. Once you are done adding or taking away and editing your scenes, you can watch your scene by clicking Preview at the top of your screen, and this will give you a preview of your movie.
Dear Lashandra and Moby, what is a nucleus and why is it important? From a friend. This is a nucleus. The nucleus is located at the center of a cell.
This is the mitochondria. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. To load or edit all the movies you've created, you can click My Movies at the top left-hand corner of your screen. And this will show you all of the movies that you've created. You can go in and edit them. Teachers can also use BrainPOP Make a Movie tool to assign movie projects for students. To do this, teachers will again log into the BrainPOP website, choose a topic, . click Make a Movie. And instead of going through the process that we just went through to create our own movie, you'll click right where it says Assign. You can give your movie a title. You can add instructions. Select the class that you want to assign this project to. You can also assign it to specific students, maybe if it's an extra credit assignment or something to make up for an assignment that was missed. You choose your due date. Choosing a due date is optional. And then you click Assign. You can view the assignment and copy the assignment link in maybe emails to students or parents, or to, if you use Google Classrooms or another online classroom setting, you can copy the link to the class. Once students have submitted their assignment, you're able to go in and actually leave feedback on the videos or on the movies for students. So you don't even have to watch the movies and then give them feedback another time. You can give them instant feedback as soon as they upload the movie. So this is the end of my BrainPOP Make a Movie tutorial. I hope that it has been helpful or included enough details for you to be able to follow this tutorial. I hope that you're able to use this in your classroom. BrainPOP is a very engaging tool, and I really am excited that I discovered this and I'm able to use this in my own class. And I can't wait to assign my students their first movie project after start. Again, I hope this was engaging enough for you, easy enough for you to follow, and I can't wait to read your feedback.